All right, excuse me. All right, you guys, we are here for Milan versus Napoli in the Italian Supercoppa semifinal. Christian Pulisic versus Scott McTominay. There's been a lot of debate in both the American and Scottish communities recently about who's a better player, Christian Pulisic or Scott McTominay. And today, we kind of get to watch them play each other. Let's go over quickly the lineups because the game is going to start in just about 2 minutes here. So for Napoli, they play in a 3-4-2-1. So Milinkovic Savic is in goal. Jesus, Rarami, and Di Lorenzo are the back three. Di Lorenzo is the captain. Spinazzola and Politano are the wing backs. Lobotka and McTominay are the central midfielders, with Elmas and Neres playing behind Holund, Holund up top. And then, of course, for Milan, Mike Maignan is in goal. De Winter, Fikayo Tomori, and Pavlovic are the three center backs. The wing backs are Alexis Salamakers and Pervis Estupinan. In midfield, you have Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Adrian Rabiot, and Jashari. And then up top, you have Nkunku and Christian Pulisic. How are we doing, guys? Hoping that Christian Pulisic can win this one for Milan, hopefully score, get an assist, something. But we'll see how he does. The final should be on Monday, I believe. Whoever wins this game will play on Monday. Hopefully, for American purposes, it is Milan. How are you guys doing today? What's been up with you? Andrew Plowman says, thanks for covering. Well, you're very welcome. Let's go PL win. Pulisic win, I think you mean by that. How are you guys doing otherwise? Pulisic, McTominay battle derby. Yeah, exactly. This is a fun one for both Scottish fans and American fans. Algeman got a brace. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He got a brace for Derby against the worst team in the championship. But his first goal was very nice. Second goal was a good little opportunistic finish after they gave it to him in the box. After Sheffield Wednesday gave it to him in the box. But his first goal was very nice. A good little feint and dummy to beat his man and then finish in the bottom corner. You, what's up? What's up, J. Crew? How you guys doing? Anybody at work, at school, working from home, watching this while working from home? All right, game is delayed apparently because it's 11 and they haven't started yet. They're still in the lineup phase, but it should start any moment now. Who do you guys have here, Milan or Napoli? I don't think Milan are the favorites here. I think Napoli are the favorites, especially since they're at home. So it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. Working from home, trying to get people pre-approved for mortgages while watching the game. Good to know, Matt Isaacs. If I ever buy a home or need to buy a home, I will come to you for my pre-approved mortgage. All right, game is about to kick off. Power permitting, Hurricane wins in Boulder. Hurricane wins in Boulder. That's insane. Let me put this up here so you guys can follow along with the and the game is kicked off. That means FOTMob is just a little bit behind here. What's up, Pete? Thanks for doing this, man. Working from home today, so this is always a nice addition. Go Milan. Oh, you're very welcome. Matt says, appreciate that, brother. Big fan of you and TAC from day one. Yes, well, thank you for being part of this community. Have you seen the Tyler Adams links to United? Yes, I saw that link. I don't know how real it is, and I don't think he should move mid-season. I think Tyler Adams got injured with his ACL, or not ACL, but there's MCL damage. We don't know if it's torn or just strained, so we'll have to wait and see. I don't think he's going anywhere in the winter. Maybe after the World Cup, he can think about that. So Napoli have the ball right now. Holund lays it off, but they clear it. Napoli still has the ball. Oh, attempted through ball for Holund there. And it goes back to Mike Maignan. They're building out of the back here. Oh, they're really building out of the back under pressure. And they give it away. Napoli has a shot from the edge of the box, but it is tame and straight up Maignan who gathers easily. Retired. You and TAC keep me busy with your great content. Well, thank you. Glad we can make your retirement more enjoyable. Wait a minute. Am I misseeing this, or are the players' names in Arabic on the jerseys? Is this being played? Oh, this is being played in Riyadh. This is being played in Saudi Arabia. And the players' names are in Arabic on their jerseys? What the fuck nonsense is that? Are you guys seeing this? Is this the first time this has happened? The players' names are in Arabic. What the fuck? Serie A need the cash. Yeah, but that's insane. This is for the whole world to watch. They should be having their names in English. I have never seen this before, and this is absolute nonsense. I'm sorry. What the hell nonsense is this? That's ridiculous, guys. Put their names in English. Come on. That's insane. That is absolute nuts. Didn't they play the Supercoppa Italia final there last year? Yeah, they did, but I don't remember their names being in Arabic. That's crazy. Wow. Places like Saudi Arabia and Qatar really need to focus on they really need to focus on like developing their own players and their own soccer culture instead of trying to steal the rest of the world's. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's so crazy to me. Anyways, Milan has the ball right now. Purvis is Stupinan going over the top. Oh, stolen. Sorry, just got here. What's going on? It's still 0-0. No, I know they play it there every season, but the wire is. I don't remember any. Maybe I missed the last one. I don't remember the names being in Arabic on the back of the jerseys. That's so crazy to me. Like even Italian, Spanish, French, German names, they're all English phonetics, right? They're all English names. They're using the English alphabet. It's crazy to me. Oh, God. Oil Money says jump, and you say how high. Mike Mayan has the ball right now. They're trying to build out of the back here. Yeah, Saudi doesn't have any player development. Neither does Qatar. Neither does Qatar. None of them do. What's up, Pete? Just got here and watching your stream while at work. Milan really trying to build out of the back under this Napoli press. Risky stuff. Pavlovic back to Magnan. Magnan gives it to De Winter. De Winter to Tomori. Pavlovic. Estupinan playing very high up the field. Wait a minute. Is Tomori even on the field? Yeah, he is on the field. But he's playing more like a midfielder. Adrian Rabiot is dropping back to play very deep. Long ball over the top for Pulisic. He's in the corner. Can he beat his man? No, he loses the ball. Napoli clear. Wow. Rabiot picks up second ball. Rabiot is playing as a center back almost just now in the build-up. Milan have it back. They switch the point of attack to Salamakers on the right. Salamakers gets past Spazinola. Ooh, he tries to dribble through everybody, and Napoli clear. That's crazy. Spinazzola. How come Spinazzola is the only one whose name is in English? Everybody else is in Arabic. I have not seen that. Balinas, a low gangster. Pete, you saw that David Neres clip with Milinkovic-Savic. As an Ajax fan, I love that guy. I have not seen that clip, no. Oh, big save for Milinkovic-Savic. Really nice overhead kick. And Nkunku gets a shot on target. No, that's not Nkunku. That's, what's his name? Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek with a shot on target. Saved by Milinkovic-Savic there. Ball played down the line. Switched over. Napoli still have it. Fouled. Pete equals. Did you put my name in Arabic there? There is no P in Arabic. This is crazy. Spinazzola, the only guy that I've seen so far whose name is in English. It's got to be because of the P. Oh, shot deflected. That'll be a corner for Napoli. Oh, Neres' name is also in English. Neres has his name in English. Some of them do, some of them don't. I think it's only Milan because Politano is also in English. So it looks like Napoli's players have their names in English, and Milan's players are all in Arabic. They must have paid extra to Milan for that. That's the only thing that makes sense. All right, Milan play it. Napoli play it short. Terrible pass. Milan recover. It goes to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek tries to slide it through for Pulisic. Here comes Sam. Okay, Napoli in midfield. Napoli still has the ball here. Down the wing. That will be blocked, and that's a corner. Corner for Napoli. Good defending by Salamakers there. Apparently the P sound doesn't exist in Arabic. Yeah, but Neres is not. It doesn't have a P sound, and he's got his in English also. I think it's just Milan that has the names in Arabic. Christian Pulisic tries to turn with the ball, and it's blocked off. Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo doing a good job of shutting him down so far. Conte. All right, throw in from Milan. Clear it away. That's a foul on Di Lorenzo. Napoli has the ball. Fox Deportes is like 8 minutes behind. Yeah, guys, I'm watching on Paramount Plus. If you don't have Paramount Plus, then yeah, you have to watch somewhere else. Still 0-0. 10 minutes in. Napoli having most of the ball. Although Milan has created the best chance of the game so far. Eleven Yanks, where in the world are you streaming from? Los Angeles. I live in Los Angeles. Napoli through ball. Rasmus Højlund holding it up. It's like a tongue twister. Højlund holding it up. Forza Napoli, says GADA 940. All right, here comes Politano. Yeah, Napoli's are all in English. Cleared by Milan, but they give it back. Oh my God, they give it back. Napoli still has it. Probing the edge of the box. Like a bunch of UFO characters conducting a probe. Here comes Napoli. Højlund holding it up nicely. Switching it out wide to Politano. Politano one-on-one here. Purvis is Stupinan defending very well there. Not even a corner. That'll be a goal kick for Milan. Stupinan, the Ecuadorian left wing back. Goal kick from Mike Magnan. Looking for Nkunku. Great hold-up play by Nkunku there. Offside? Foul. What's he saying? Foul. Jesus foul on Nkunku? What are they? Oh, handball. Nkunku. It was a handball by Nkunku. Dude, this ref cams are hilarious. Napoli really having a lot of the ball and definitely the protagonists in this game so far. Ball over the top. Ooh, that's a bad jump for Alexis Salamakers. Seems to have injured his back, but I think he's okay. Scowling. This ref cam. They cut to the ref cam a little too much. Yeah, he jumps up high. Oh, and then falls on his. Ouch! He fell on his tailbone. That's gotta hurt. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, guys ever fallen on your tailbone? One of the worst things. I can't imagine breaking my tailbone. Oh, great hold up play. Oh, no, but stolen. Good work by Adrian Rabiot there. Milan still have it. Christian Pulisic chests it down. Please speak in Italian, sir. No. Cosa fai? Pete, what's your favorite Indian dish? Oh, that's so hard. What's my favorite Indian dish? That's a tough one. I would probably say definitely something with naan, butter naan. Probably chicken. It's so basic, but it's just so good. Chicken tikka with butter naan. It's like there's so many good dishes though. Dal makhni with jasmine rice, with basmati rice is very good. But gosh, I mean, there's so many great Indian dishes. He meant Italian. Oh, Italian. Honestly, there's very few Italian foods I don't like. Pizza is hard to beat. But to be honest, I don't love the Italian way of making pizza. In Italy, pizza is supposed to be like an appetizer or part of a multi-course meal. And then but in the US, pizza is more like a meal. Hi from India, says Harish Kaushik. Oh, headed away. Oh, shot. It goes over the bar. Alexis Salamakers with the shock, with the shot. Chicago deep dish is king. Chicago deep dish is not pizza. It's lasagna. Nice header down from Nkunku. He was looking for Pulisic, but it went over him. And then Salamakers picks up the loose ball and shoots after they cleared it. And that goes over the bar. Chef Boyardee ravioli. Hi, Harish. How you doing? We should have a tailgate watch along for the USMNT at SoFi for the World Cup opener. Forget spending money on tickets. All right, Milan trying to get some sort of grasp on this game. They've created better chances. They just haven't really had much of the ball. Get out of here with that deep dish. I don't like deep dish. And I lived in Chicago for 3 years, and I never understood what all the shouting was about. I was like, this is too much cheese. Way too much. Too much cheese and too much sauce. So I never enjoyed deep dish. All right. Ball played down the wing, back into midfield, switched over. Milan trying to create something here, but really just playing it around the back. They're not even able to penetrate into the midfield at all. All right, Rabiot. Rabiot to Nkunku. Back to Rabiot. Get the Chicago deep dish pizza with light cheese. Maybe next time I'm in Chicago, I will try that out. Who knows? Pete, what's your favorite international team aside from USA? Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know if I really have one. To be honest, I'm very intrigued by Morocco. I'm kind of obsessed with this idea that I'm like, who's going to be the first nation outside of CONMEBOL and UEFA to win a World Cup? And I think Morocco's in the mix. They're not going to win it this time for sure, but I think they might be in the mix. All right, Rabiot down the line. Gives it back to Pavlovic. Pavlovic into midfield. Gives it to Pulisic. Oh, can we dribble through the press? Is the question. Di Lorenzo. Tomori. Tomori to Salamakers. Salamakers with the cross. Napoli clear it. Milan picks up the second ball. Salamakers switches it over to Pavlovic. Pavlovic gives it back. Ramani. Ramani goes all the way back to Magnan. Morocco won the Arab Cup today versus Jordan. Yeah, I mean, Morocco's winning so many things. They won the Under-20 World Cup, made it to the quarterfinals of the Under-17 World Cup. I'm very curious to see what they're going to look like in the AFCON. Hey, Pete, did you see the new Spielberg trailer? No, I didn't. What's the name of the movie? Morocco, Japan, USA have the best chances outside of Europe and South America. Yeah, I agree. But none of us are close. I think it's a race between Africa, CONCACAF, and AFC. Disclosure Day. No, I haven't seen it. Does it look good? USA will win a World Cup in 2065. Hopefully we don't have to wait that long. All right, still 0-0, 20 minutes in. Milinkovic-Savic gives it out wide. Now Milan pressing Napoli high. Ooh, ball played in behind. We're 3v2 here. Oh, good quality defending there. Pavlovic comes all the way across to defend. Is either between Morocco or Japan. Yeah, could be Morocco or Japan. Could also be USA. You never know what the future looks like. It's going to take a while, but you never know. Oh. Højlund. Oh, that's a penalty. No? Ref says no pen. Yeah, I think he dived there. It's an alien UFO kind of film. Oh, okay. Oh, Napoli shot from distance blocked. That'll be a corner. Scott McTominay with the attempted shot. Scott McTominay. Guys, hit the like button if you haven't already. Corner for Napoli, Politano to take. Diving Danish. That was Højlund, not McTominay. Corner easily caught. Oh, Magnan drops it. Oh, shot! Off target. Goal kick. They're saying he fouled Magnan when he came out for the ball. Yeah, Højlund's a very good player. I'm surprised Denmark finished below Scotland in their qualifying group. You would have expected Denmark to get there. Oh, not even close. Is there any chance Curacao ties Germany at 0-0? No. I mean, There's never no chance. It's a game of soccer. Anything can happen, but you're talking about 0.1% chance. Audio is a little wonky, Pete. Echo seems to be clouding out your voice a bit. Okay, how about, is it because I'm too far away? Let me see if I can change anything here. Audio. How now? Is that better? Is that better? Did I say Scotland with a Scottish accent? Yeah, you bet your ass I did. Okay, Milan. Down the line looking for Nkunku. He was never going to get there. That'll be a throw in for Napoli. Much better? Okay. Better. Yeah, the setting on my laptop is like microphone array, which is the laptop mic, or just microphone, which is the mic that I plug into the laptop. And sometimes I forget to put it on microphone instead of microphone array. So now it's on microphone. Hey, Pete, tomorrow 433 is going to post a poll to vote Pulisic versus Pedri. I can already see the anti-American xenophobic comments from footy fans. Like, who's better between Pulisic and Pedri? Yeah, it's close. Oh, foul. Yeah, that's definitely a foul. Ouch. Foul on Politano. Napoli. Milan steal the ball. Gonna have to go quicker. Pulisic gives it back to Pavlovic. Pavlovic to Rabiot. Rabiot dropping very deep in possession, almost as the third midfielder, while Tomori plays in midfield. Rabiot. Oh my God, that's a terrible giveaway. Ref calls it a foul. Oh, he stepped on his toes. I would say Pedri is clearly better, but that doesn't say anything about Pulisic. Yeah, Pedri is better, but the gap is not as big as some people want it to think it is. Pavlovic fouled by Elmas. No, that's Neres. Neres fouled Politano. Different players, though, so it's hard to compare. Yeah, they play in completely different positions. Do you think KDB will join MLS in the near future? It's hard to say. Depends how things continue going in Italy for him. Right now, he's injured, so hard to say. All right, free kick for Milan here. Drifted in. Terrible ball all the way out. Not sure what that was. Not sure what that was. Long by Milinkovic Savic. Oh, Holyon, can he get there? Mike Magnan gets there first. Ref calls it a foul. No, he says play on. Oh, come on, ref, make a call. Ooh. Ah, that's a two-footed studs up challenge. Holund on that should be a red card on Magnan. No, not even a yellow. That was late. That was two-footed, and that was studs up. That's a red, in my opinion. Ah, and now Milan are getting a little bit of revenge here. You watch Football Kush at all? I was going to watch his watch along, but saw yours. I've never watched Football Kush, no. Pete, I heard Mathis Albert scored in Dortmund under 23s. It's more their under 21 team that's playing in the Premier League International Cup against other Premier League's under 21 teams. But yes, he did score. They beat Leeds United 3-0, and Mathis Albert scored the second goal. It was a good goal. Still just 16 playing for their under 21s. That should have been a red card. I'm sorry, on Højlund. I think that's a red card. Politano got hurt now, so they're spraying him off. 28 minutes in, still 0-0. This ref cam makes me so happy. Spinazzola arguing with the referee. All right, Napoli on the ball now. Politano walking back on. Nkunku with the ball. Over the top. Milan clear. Adrian Rabiot pushed off the ball. Neres clears it out. That'll be a Milan throw near the halfway line. Hey, Pete, what is your opinion on the Messi statue in India? I don't know if I have an opinion on it. Like, they love Messi over there. That's why he went there. They love Messi. I don't have an opinion on whether or not, like, it's a statue to Messi because he's probably the greatest ever to play the game, and they love the game over there. Messi's more popular than any Indian footballer will ever be. So, I mean, I don't do what you want. Like, if you want to create a statue for the greatest football player to ever play the game, congrats, good for you. I don't really have a strong opinion either way. If we get the Irish alongside the Scottish, our bar is going to be packed during the World Cup. All right, ball over the top. Pavlovic was trying here. Leao is on the bench today. Oh, no, he's not on the bench. He's still injured. All right, Milinkovic-Savic gives it to Napoli. It's kind of been a dull game so far. Not too much happening, really. 31 minutes in. Ooh, Napoli trying to get it. They got it. Højlund over dribbles. Lays it off. Shot! Just wide of the post. Ooh, Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay just drags it wide of the post. Hey, he was offside too, if you think about it. Well, not McTominay, he wasn't, but Højlund wasn't offside. It was Napolitano who was offside. And then he's laid it back for McTominay, and McTominay has dragged it just wide. Pete low-key looks a bit like Messi. Are you crazy? I don't look anything like him. It's not even close. But thank you. It's a nice compliment. Oh, foul. Foul on Nkunku. Ref says nothing. Ref says no foul. What do you think Pulisic realistically needs to achieve to get top 10 in Ballon d'Or? Oh, he'd probably have to be like the top, like drag the US to a World Cup semifinal, be the top scorer, be the top scorer on the national the national or at the World Cup, be the top scorer at the World Cup, drag the US to the semifinals, and win Serie A with Milan, and then he could make the top 10. By the way, Pete, I really love your channel. I love what you bring. You know, like it sucks the fact that we have to hold our team accountable while our federation sits on their lazy butts and collects dollars. Yeah, that sucks. That's being a fan of this team sucks in that way. Semi-final in the World Cup and win Serie A, says John Moore. Did any of you guys see the back and forth that Football Asada and Deadball TV are having about Mexico expectations in the World Cup? I didn't see that, no. 11 Yanks, what are your plans for the LA World Cup group games? Are you hoping to attend a game in person? No, I will not attend any U.S. Group games. Maybe another country, but not any U.S. group games. I'm going to be too busy streaming with you guys on YouTube. My place is here during the World Cup, behind this laptop screen and in front of my TV, doing live watch-alongs with all of you. And even if it wasn't, guys, I don't know if I would pay any money to go to any of those games because they are ridiculously overpriced. Ridiculously overpriced. Hmm. 1 second. This is a goal kick or drop kick for Napoli. Oh, here comes Pulisic. Nkunku, Salamakers. Not I thought it was a terrible cross. It had way too much height on it. Milan still have it. Pulisic at the edge of the box. Gives it over to Salamakers. Salamakers with another cross. Oh, Rabiot just over the bar with the header. Oh, Rabiot just over the bar. That was a good cross. Oh, floated right onto Rabiot's head. He didn't really jump. He could have jumped and headed that down. He got under the ball. He has to get over the ball and head it down there. Yeah, he went under it. He's got to jump and head that one down. Holman with great hold-up play. Almost. Oh, beautiful work there. Beautiful. Oh, edge of the box. Almost in behind. Cut back, and Pavlovic kicks it out. That'll be a corner. All right, Napoli corner. Politano to take. Cleared. Pulisic gives it on. Here we go. We're 3v3. Salamakers. Salamakers has Pulisic coming down his left, but he gives it to Nkunku. Shoots way over the bar. Oh, Nkunku, come on. I think he should have dished that to Pulisic left. Man. So they cleared it. Pulisic starts the break, gives it to Salamakers. They're 3v2. He should have given that to Pulisic. Nkunku had guys recovering. Ooh, over the bar. Napoli building out of the back here. Oh, good work by Rabiot. That'll be a yellow card, according to the referee, for a Rabiot foul on Neres there. Trying to stop the fast break there. Who is on loan from Chelsea? Who are you talking about? Napoli continue to build out of the back here. Not much else going on otherwise. Long ball. They're looking for it. Milan clear their lines. Oh, you're talking about Nkunku? No, Nkunku was bought. Here comes Napoli. Oh, Højlund turns. Oh my God, 1-0 Napoli. Oh my God, 1-0 Napoli. Neres with the goal. Damn. Damn. That was a very good goal. Mike Maignan got his hands to it, but he could only spill it into the path of Neres, and Neres tapped it home. Dang. 39th minute, Napoli lead 1-0. No, Neres scored. There's no Ferreira on the field. There's no Ferreira. It's Neres. Neres with the goal. Napoli lead. Thoughts on Real Madrid looking at Davion Kimbrough? I don't put a lot of stock in those kind of rumors. Oh, so-and-so's looking at so-and-so. Lots of big clubs all over the world are looking at lots of players simultaneously. So I have nothing really to say about that. Kimbrough's also 15 years old. I'm not, yeah. A team looking at an American player doesn't mean much to me. If you sign them, that's a different thing. But even if they sign him, he's going to go to Real Madrid's academy, and we'll see how he does there. All right. Salamakers gives it to Nkunku. Nkunku defended well by Napoli. That'll be a corner for Milan. Well, they're asking who assisted. Technically, it wasn't an assist because it came off of Mike Magnan's hands. So technically, no assist. Side note, what happened to Lukaku, bro? Has barely played. Yeah, Lukaku's finished, guys. Lukaku's been finished for a while. Jesus Ferreira would do great in the PL, the UK. It's probably an island. It's pretty much an island. Yeah, but it's only Caribbean islands. He doesn't fancy other islands. All right. Corner for Milan here. Pavlovic getting a talking to on this ref cam. Corner. Headed down. Nobody there to finish it. Milinkovic-Savic got it. Another good chance for Milan goes begging. Here comes Napoli down the right. Politano. Scott McTominay. Politano crosses it in. Ooh, Milan head away. That's a good cross. But still in the box. Milan trying to clear their lines. Pulisic has been anonymous so far. You're a little late on the update, Thought Mob, with that goal. Long ball over the top for Napoli, straight to Maignan. Down the right. Infield. Chashari. Back to Pavlovic. Pavlovic looking for Stupinan, but it goes nowhere, and they just passes it out for a throw-in for Napoli. That's crazy. 11 Yanks, keep up the great work. Now that I found your channel, I will be joining your watch-alongs. Welcome, Obla Diobla Da 7081. When did you find the channel? Which video? Which video made you find the channel? All right, throw in for Napoli. Politano takes it. We're almost at halftime here. Napoli leading 1-0. Archie, please do the rest of your commentary in Scottish. You mean a Scottish accent? No, I don't want to offend anyone. Also, I can't do the Scottish accent for that long. RT, you too. I love it. RT, are you Scottish? Yeah, in Gaelic. Don't speak a word of Gaelic, sadly, even though I am of Scottish descent. I am of Scottish descent. I would rather have Pulisic on my team than McTominay. Yeah, so would I. Oh, Nkunku trying to lay it off for Pulisic, but Napoli clear. Antonio Banderas. Sup, Pete? Long time no see. I see you're growing a beard. Nice. Yeah, a little bit. Bit of facial hair. Just for the fun of it. Not doing my acting career any good, but it's been fun. You ever been to Scotland, Pete? No, I was actually supposed to go last summer. But then my dog got cancer and that put the trip on hold and I never got to go back. Or I never got to go. I was going to go. I was so close. How about more MLS matches? Boo. Artie, no, I'm Danish. Well, welcome. Obla Diob, tell me how you found the channel. I'm curious. Rabio Twistupinan, crossed, blocked. I found one of your US videos. Ah, where are you from? Obla Dioblada. Obla Dioblada. That's quite the name. Pete, if you could be in any show right now, what would it be? Oh, gosh, any show? It's a great question. Probably some kind of a procedural, like a cop procedural. Oh, here comes Napoli in transition. All right. Højlund. He's backing off him. Shoots. Saved by Maignan. That'll be a corner. Pete wants to be on Fox and Friends. That'll be a corner for Milan. Hey, for Napoli, I'm sorry. They say he's in the Class A team. Shot by Højlund there. Great save by Maignan at his near post. Oof. Very good save. Crossed. Napoli about to go in transition now. Pete needs that Marvel plus Disney check. Yeah. The past few weeks have been wild for me as a USMNT and Aberdeen fan. Scotland is my Euro team, and you and TAC know how to grind their gears. It's just banter. We're just having a bit of banter. I'm Matt Crocker. Miami would beat PSG easily. All right, switched it out here. Napoli on the ball. We are in 2 minutes of extra time. Should be blowing the whistle for halftime anytime now. Yep. And there it is. It's halftime, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Napoli winning 1-0 thanks to a good goal by Neres. Not looking so good for Milan, who've had some chances, but have been wasteful. Absolutely wasteful. My God, dude, I don't think anyone pisses US Soccer Reddit off more than Pete and Tack for some reason. Haha. Yeah, they're a soft bunch over on Reddit. I could see Pete and Mayor of Kingstown. I could see that too. Pulisic hasn't been great in first half. Yeah, he also hasn't really gotten the ball much. Now we're getting some kind of Home Depot ad that they're trying to connect it to soccer with Ricardo Pepi. Home Depot and soccer. Interesting. Definitely using Pepi. Home Depot, construction. I get the idea here. Official FIFA World Cup supporter, Home Depot. If Salamakers passed it to Pulley, it would be 1-0. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Pulley would rise for that header either, to be honest. I'm watching from Houston, Texas, and I will be watching the USA World Cup games with the American Outlaws at the Phoenix Pub. Come, we're going to be doing live watch-alongs here for US games, and then afterwards there'll be a post-game. After that, there's going to be a post-game on my channel. So come hang out with us too. It's because Tack and Pete severely lack ball knowledge and are hurting the game here. Yes, we really are. Just the U.S. soccer landscape is in shambles because of Pete and Tack. That's our fault, and we take full responsibility for it. If only we didn't exist, U.S. would be winning the World Cup every time. Every time. Home Depot saying Latinos frequent Home Depot a lot. Yeah, exactly. Do you guys like Banner, the new USMNT mascot? I don't. I think it's a stupid mascot. Ugh. It's like, guys, there's a bald eagle right there. What's more American than that? Why would you have a dog that looks like an orange version of Clifford? My God, man, why are they so soft? It's like they're all MLS bots on there. Oh, you're talking about Reddit. Pete is the Law and Order dad whose daughter committed a criminal hoax by lying and stuff. That beard equals concerned dad as fuck. Yeah, but without the beard, I'd be the investigating officer. Banner equals stupidest AI name ever. Yeah, it sounds like AI for sure. Definitely agree, Pete. Like in general, I hate the MLS Glazers. They always hype up their league. Like I swear, I can't take it serious. Oh yeah, it's like there's MLS fans and then there's MLS fanboys who think MLS is so good, and you're like, guys, go watch your little franchise McDonald's league if you want, but stop pretending it's anywhere near a top 10 league in the world. It's not even It's not even close. You guys are harsh on Banner. He is cute. I agree. I think he is cute. I don't think he's a good mascot for US soccer. Like if it's the national team, right? Shouldn't it be a bald eagle? What's more American than that? A dog is like, it looks like Air Bud. It's like, okay, is soccer for 6-year-olds only? I don't really get it. The MLS subreddit was crashing out after Miami won the MLS Cup. Dog looks soft. Yeah, it's not even like a German Shepherd. It's like a Labrador or something. MLS is better than the Swiss Super League, but I'm not sure about how much. No, it's definitely better than the Swiss Super League. MLS is somewhere between 12th and 15th. Yeah, that's probably fair. But in terms of quality, yes. In intensity, it's not even top 30 in the world. It's like watching exhibition games a lot of the time. Like one thing that MLS Glazers do is say that they're better than Liga MX because they win a fake tournament hosted in America. Liga MX wins the real deal. Yeah, the CCL, you have to do home and away. You have to do home and away to be able to tell who's better. And Liga MX is still better. I'm sorry. It's an all-American Chesapeake Bay Retriever. It's loyal and hustles like Pat Aguilar. Yeah, there's nothing more U.S. soccer than that. We hustle, guys, and we're nice, and we smile, and it's fun, and we buy, the beer, and we eat the pretzel, and we sing, and we drum, and we sing the same 4 songs over and over again, and let's go soccer. There's nothing, it's actually a very appropriate, if you look at U.S. soccer fan culture or U.S. soccer culture in general, it probably is much more appropriate than a bald eagle. A bald eagle is badass. There's nothing badass about American soccer culture. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. And if you try to start your own chant, like happens in the rest of the world, you get shushed by the Outlaws because they're like, hey, our songs have to be approved first before we can sing them. And we're only allowed to sing these 4. Fight and win. Hey, Pete, is it crazy to say that I would rather have Zendejas over Luna on the World Cup roster? No, absolutely not. Zendejas has been much better in a much tougher league, more consistently. So I would agree with you. The Outlaws said this morning on the Jimmy Show that they were working on new chants. Ha ha. Oh, boy. I wonder what those chants are going to be. We love soccer. Soccer loves us. There's a dog named Banner. Let's go, US. Eee! That's going to be the new chant. I saw a bald eagle today. It was so majestic and badass. I know. That is a way better that's a way better mascot. Y'all see Cade Cowell is back in MLS. They said it was hard because the country is so spread out. What does that have to do with anything? It has nothing to do with the chance. Yeah, look, Cade Cowell failed in Chivas, right? He flopped big time, as I thought he would. And they brought him now to the Red Bulls, and we'll see how he does there. But keep in mind that the year before he left for Chivas Guadalajara, he had 1 goal in MLS all season long. 1. This guy has had 1 good season when he was like 17 years old in MLS where he scored 10 goals, and that was it. Since then, he's been trash. So I don't really have a lot of hope for Cade Cowell, to be honest. Don't they realize that soccer is more than hustling? Yeah, but a lot of fans don't really know soccer, so. Barra 76 is actually trying to make better chants, but Outlaws are hesitant to include them at games. They allow some, but not all. Yeah, Barra 76 is feels like a lot more normal fan culture to me. Our next slogan will be European freedomized. Hey, do you think Baby Holland has a chance as our 3rd striker? No. No, he doesn't. He's still playing in a reserve league, an academy league in MLS. All right. Julian Vivas, hello. Hello, Pete, just arrived. I'm on my lunch break. What do you think of Brooklyn Reigns staying in MLS? I thought he would go to Europe. Great question. I am not impressed by that. I think he has the ability to go to Europe and to go and push himself. And so making a lateral move within MLS feels like a big waste of an opportunity. There was European interest. I know for a fact that there was. But I don't, look, Mitrovic wanted him there. He went to New England. He was the under-20 coach. Maybe he feels like he has a better chance of improving at New England under Mitrovic than he does at Houston. But at the end of the day, I feel like he could have gone to Europe. Aguimang just scored a brace against Sheffield Wednesday, the worst team in the championship. He might pass Haji for 3rd striker. It's not close between Aguimang and Haji. It's not close, guys. Not close at all. Haji has like double his goals this season. Double. And didn't Haji just get a brace for the U.S. against Australia? When was the last time Agyemang scored for the U.S.? Against some island team in Gold Cup? He's got one goal. He had one goal the entire Gold Cup, despite being a starter for the entire Gold Cup. He had one goal, and that's the Gold Cup. Shouldn't be anywhere near the national team, guys. Enjoy your time in Derby. You're getting paid. Hopefully, he can continue to improve. But he's nowhere near USMNT player. Nowhere near. All right, so they're showing us ads. Pat isn't even playing striker. He is more on the wing. Yeah, they're not even letting him start up top. Big Pat is a handful for defensive. This is nonsense. He's not a handful for anybody. He falls on this handful. When somebody says he's a handful for defenses, what they really mean is I don't have anything that I can point to and say he's good at that. So I'm just going to look at his size and say he's a handful for defenses. He's not a handful. Let him have the ball. He's not going to do anything with it at a serious level, at any level. Agyemang to Real Madrid. No, he's already going to Barcelona. He's already going to Barcelona. Remember? Landon Donovan. He could play for Barcelona. God, Pete is such a hater. Welcome, Misael. Welcome. Can't believe Bambi or Haji Wright going to the World Cup and not Sargent. Well, Sargent, the problem with Sargent is Sargent has not taken his chances with the U.S. So we can't really keep hoping for Sargent anymore. He's had chances. He hasn't taken them. And now he's not even playing well for Norwich anymore. So let's have a giraffe mascot if Augie makes the team. He would rather see the world burn than see how great Augie is. I've seen Augie many times. He's trash. Agyemang is definitely over Sargent. Even you can deny that. That's like saying I'm over you, that I'm ahead of you in the depth chart. Sure, but it doesn't matter because it's not relevant because they're not there. Imagine if Agyemang goes to Barcelona and wait until the Ultras Barcelona fans were. They would never even look at Agyemang. He's not. This is a pure joke. It was a pure joke based on some Landon Donovan like nonsense. Agyemang hasn't even surpassed Sargent's good seasons at Norwich. Yeah, he hasn't done anything, guys. Guy has 5 goals in half a season in the championship. Can we just be honest here? Scoring a brace against the worst team in the championship is nice, but let's be honest. Big Pat hasn't even done that much in the championship. Can we stop acting like he's in the mix for the US? Yeah, listen, you have Balogun, you have Pepe, and you have Haji Wright. Those are our strikers. If all 3 of them are not available for some reason, you don't put Agyemang or Sargent there. You play Tim Weah there. Or you play Gio Reyna as a false 9. Or you play Pulisic there. You don't just go down the depth chart into like trash levels. Right? Agyemang's EA FIFA rating is higher than Wright's. Oh, I don't care what the EA FIFA rating is. That has nothing to do with anything. I think Landy's hairpiece is cutting off brain circulation. Oh, that's funny. Notice how Pochettino dropped Agyemang after the Gold Cup, even despite him being healthy and playing at Derby. Yeah, yes, because he knew deep down he was not good. And then Haji Wright came on, scored a brace against Australia. Do you rate Downs over Agyemang? That's like asking, do I rate myself over you, Misael? Neither of them are anywhere near good enough to be in the national team. It doesn't matter. I'd rather have Jordan fucking Pefok as a starting striker than Patrick. Yeah, so would I. So would I. I'd probably rather have Brian White, to be honest. But it doesn't matter. You have your 3 best. And then after that, if there's something wrong with all of them, you don't put Big Pat up there. You put. I'd rather have Diego Luna play up top than Big Pat, to be honest. I'd rather play Brendan Aronson as a false 9 than Big Pat. Do you think CR7 will be world champion? No, I don't think so. I don't think Portugal will win the World Cup. I think they have a chance without Ronaldo. But I think Ronaldo is what's holding Portugal back these days. They defer to him way too much. He has to start, even though he's not the same player anymore. And he still thinks he's the guy. It's like, no, he shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be there. He could be there as a sub. If he was willing to go there and be a late sub and just be a leader in the locker room, then it would be fine. But because he insists on starting and insists on being the guy and then gets mad when the players don't play through him, he's a big problem in that team. And it's going to cause locker room issues in the World Cup with Portugal. Jar, you're still writing the handful stuff. The handful stuff. Tell me exactly what you think he would be good at that we don't have other players who would be good at. This handful thing is a very vague way of saying I don't know what else to compliment for, so I just call him a handful. Like if size matters, then let's just get like an NFL quarterback, not a quarterback, a running back out there and stick him up top versus Paraguay and see how that goes. I think the situation with Wilfred Nancy at Celtic is so mad funny. All the MLS shills crying at him. Yeah, I know. One of the best managers in MLS couldn't even cut it in Scotland. All right, second half is about to kick off, and it just did. Napoli 1, Milan 0. Milan have 45 minutes to try to turn this around. Can they do it? Is the question. All right, Milan have the ball. Building out of the back here. Terrible pass. They just gave it away. What we lack is toe stepping at Klinsmann. In Scotland with the team that has the most talent. Yeah, they just won 7 out of 8. This whole idea that it's the players, they're not good, they're in a crisis. They won 7 out of 8 before he got there. Martin O'Neill won 7 out of 8 before Wilfred Nancy got there, and Wilfred Nancy got there and then lost 4 out of 4. Like, let's be so for real right now. Losing to Roma is one thing. The rest of them, completely unacceptable. St. Mirren, Dundee. Nancy is French. Yes, he's French. Live watch along tomorrow. BVB versus Gladbach. Maybe. If Scally and Gio start, maybe. It's going to be a rough game for Gladbach, I think. And I don't know if Gio's going to start, to be honest. Although it would be sweet poetry watching Gio score against Dortmund. Jonathan is not good. All right, here come Napoli again. Chipped ball over the top. Julian tried to head it down. That'll be out. Goal kick for Milan. Oh, no, that was McTominay. That was Scott McTominay. All right. Almost got his head on it. All right, Magnan gives the ball out. Tamori, long ball over the top. Who are they looking for? You're not going to hit Nkunku with that. Milan trying to press. Oh, they don't even win the second ball. Terrible by Pavlovic. Milan look very short of confidence right now. Rabiot in midfield. Adrien Rabiot pulls it back into midfield. Rabiot slides it through. Goes back. All right, Pavlovic. Milan drawing circles around the field right now. Long ball over the top. Nobody makes the run there. That was a decent ball by Stupinan. Nobody makes the run into the box. Luka Modric warming up. That's probably the move. That's probably the move. Did you see Landon Donovan with Colin Cowherd? No, I did not. What did he say to Colin Cowherd? What did he say? That Patrick Aguimang was going to win the Ballon d'Or? Napoli. Højlund defended well. Yeah, Jimenez will probably get sold in the summer, is my guess. Maybe he'll go on loan in the winter. And you know where he'll probably end up? Liga MX. Liga MX. They were talking about the World Cup. Pete, what's on Donovan's head? His toupee. His very not great looking toupee. You hope Raul Jimenez comes back. Yeah, he probably will. He's already, what, 35? Probably be back next year after the World Cup, to be honest. Good hold-up play by Højlund there. Spinazzola. Milan clear their lines. Nkunku barged over in transition. That'll be a free kick from Milan in their own half. It's crazy, but I think Santi is better than Nkunku. I don't think so. I don't think Santi is better than Nkunku. They got some revolutionary hair regrowth in trials. That's awesome. I don't like LD, but I do feel for the guy. Balding looks like a terrible time, and he's very clearly scared of looking in the mirror. Here's the problem with balding. And I say this as a man with a full head of hair, okay? So take what I say with a grain of salt. To me, balding itself is not the issue as a man. What's the big fear? The big fear of balding is that you're going to look unattractive, right? In my opinion, what's more, and you can ask any woman this, I promise you, 9 out of 10 women will probably agree with me. Balding is not as unattractive as being insecure about balding is, right? If you just own it, right? Don't do a bad comb over. Don't try to do other like hair plugs. I mean, if you got hair plugs that look realistic, great, fine, go for it. But then the toupee and you're every day on Twitter, you're like, oh, guys, I'm balding. What should I do? It just makes you look like a very insecure person. In my opinion, if you're balding, shave it all off and grow a beard. You want some hair on your head. I understand that. Grow a beard, shave it all off. Lots of guys look great. Look at Tim Howard. His entire career, he was bald. And he had a beard. It works. That's what Donovan, if I was Donovan, that's what I would do. If I ever go bald, I ain't doing any of that toupee comb over shit. I just shave it all off, wax it so it's kind of shiny, and then grow a nice beard. And a lot of guys look really good with that. I worked with this one kid who was balding at 23. It happens. Yeah, it happens to some guys, and it sucks. I get it. Nobody wants to go bald. But make do with what you have, right? Genetically, you're all stuck with whatever we've got. Some guys have big noses. Some guys, have small you-know-whats. Like, it is what it is. Like, this is the genetic deal you were dealt. Do your best with it. Having a personality, having a sense of humor, having confidence in who you are, all of those things matter way more than what you look like in terms of women. And even just like as a person in the world. People bald and others lose toes. It happens. Okay, ball over the top to nobody. Milan, what are we doing? Bring on Modric. "11 hairs." At the very least, balding isn't that big of an issue. Wigs exist, and some are better than others. Yeah, wigs, hair transplant. You can use Rogaine. I think that works for a lot of guys too. But then, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Shave it off. Accept it. Accept it and focus on a personality. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you're that worried about your hair, you're focused on the wrong things. Or make a lot of money. I don't know. I'm just trying to, like, you can compensate for being bald in other ways. Men who wear wigs should be fined. Oh, here comes Napoli again. I'll be honest, I don't know if I really see Milan scoring in this game. Oh, beautiful play down the right. Cut back. McTominay. Low save by Magnan. McTominay with the layoff for Ramani, I'm sorry, and Ramani with a great strike from outside the box. Mike Magnan with a fantastic save. Magnan has kept Milan in this. No, it's not his real hair. It's a toupee. It's a wig. This Milan team is very mediocre with Modric out. McTominay lays it off. Ramani curls it in. It was going, to be fair, it was a good save, but he curled it too close to Magnan. You see toupees in Hollywood? Not really. Most people in Hollywood can afford hair transplants, I'm guessing. Oh, a wig. Is Landon wearing a wig? Yeah, it's a wig, guys. It's a wig. Like, just go bald like Vin Diesel or John Travolta. Yeah, or The Rock. Like, The Rock, one of the manliest men there is out there. Just be bald. If you want to look more manly, go to the gym. Grow a beard. I don't know. I think he did get a transplant, but it didn't quite work out for him. Donovan seems very insecure in general. Yeah, he does. He's a very insecure guy. Most grow beards and wear hats. Haha. Yeah, that works. Joe Rogan's another bald guy. There's lots of bald guys that look fine being bald. It's not that bad. Okay, Milan. Fouled. Free kick. Can they do anything with this set piece here? Ruben Loftus-Cheek fouled. But Pete, beards can be itchy too, and that's so annoying. I mean, there's only itchy if you don't oil them. Oil them up. Oil them up real good. They're not that bad. Most of the time, you don't even notice they're there. What if you're balding and can't grow a beard? Yeah, well, then you're stuck. I mean, if you're balding and you can't grow a beard, go to the gym. I don't know what to tell you. Or just accept. Look at Bob Bradley. Look at Bob Bradley. He was fine. Bald looking, beardless dude. Get into crypto. Yeah, Patrick Stewart is bald, doesn't have a beard. Oh my God. Oh my God. Pavlovic. Corner. Oil and brush. Wax the mustache if it gets too long to control it. Yeah, or cut it. Just cut it then. All right, corner for Milan. Let's see what happens here. Oh, headed away. That's going to be out for a throw. Balding puts you on a slippery slope. You either become Pep or Berhalter. Yeah, Jason Statham, another guy with no beard and no hair. All right, Milan trying to create something here. Only 1-0 down. I would say bring on Modric for sure. Milan looks like basura. All right, Purvis is Stupinan down the left. Gives it to Pavlovic. Milan drawing circles. Napoli defending for their lives. Every single player on Napoli defending right now. Cross, blocked. Napoli clears. We still have it. Rabiot down the right. Rabiot infield for Salamakers. Salamakers all the way back to the back line. Gosh. Lays it off for Jordan Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek. Salamakers. All the way back to Tomori. Pavlovic has it now. Gosh, kind of a boring game. You can tell how exciting a game is by how much we're talking about movies, food, or beards. Ooh, wee, tackled. Ref says foul. Oh, Loftus-Cheek. Is he getting a yellow for that? It did come from behind. Milan are being a handful for the defense right now. Oh, that is excellent. Pete, would you rather be in a Steven Spielberg or Tarantino film? Oh, 100% Tarantino. Tarantino is one of my favorite directors. He says some weird stuff from time to time, but Tarantino's better. For me, I think he's more. I find his movies more interesting. Pete, is LA or NYC better? Ooh, great question. LA is better weather. NYC is better public transport. I personally prefer LA, but NYC has some interesting points to it too. LOL, we're spicy, Jeff. Scott McTominay having words with the coach there, and the coach is like, "Hey, Scott, don't forget, we must push it forward, otherwise they will shoot from very far." All right, coach, I'll do it. I'll make sure to push forward. Not a problem. We're pushing back into the Highlands. Lukaku chest bumping Neres there. Do you think Mexico will top Group A? No. I don't think they'll top it, but I think they'll qualify in second. Jurassic Park or Django? Oh, Jurassic Park for sure. Jurassic Park definitely better than Django, but I don't think Django is even one of his best movies. Tarantino's. I think Inglourious Basterds is his best movie. Coventry are getting promoted. He'll be in the PL. Well, we'll see. There's still a long way to go in the season. They might not get promoted. Billy Gilmore is one of the greatest midfielders of this generation. Disagree with that one. With which one? You think Django is better than Jurassic Park? What do you guys think? Which one's better? Which one's better? Django Unchained or Jurassic Park? For me, Jurassic Park is one of the greatest movies of all time because it was really the first movie to depict dinosaurs in a very realistic way, right? I think, unless there's one I'm not remembering. Pete, how do you feel about bringing back vintage kits, short shorts and all? I don't know about the short shorts, but I'm a sucker for a good vintage kit for sure. Jurassic Park is culturally sterile. I don't disagree, but you don't really watch Jurassic Park for the culture, do you? Like you watch it for the incredible cinematography and production value. Like, I don't think anyone's watching Jurassic Park for the culture. Oh, nice turn by Højlund. He's through. Goal, 2-0. 2-0. Game over. Game over. Good Lord. What a turn and finish by Rasmus Højlund, the big Dane. The Great Dane. Wow. Milan are cooked. Should have brought on Modric already. Don't know what they waited for. Why does Pulisic never makes vertical runs? Always BK. Well, because he's mostly used to being played as a winger. So as a striker, also you have to remember vertical runs, there's oftentimes not space in the middle. Like you can make a vertical run, but then you're playing it straight between him and the goalkeeper. Oftentimes, Pulisic will start central and drift wide, or start wide and drift central. But vertical runs are very hard to do if you lack space. No, Pulisic's been very quiet in this game. Anonymous, I would say. Anonymous. Rasmus Højlund, great turn, not great defending. Oh, just past Mike Maignan. The big Dane scores again. Oh, here comes Milan. Shoots! Blocked. Milan better score soon if they want to rescue this game. What do you think of One Battle After Another? My favorite film of this year. Far and away my favorite film of this year. Oh, good idea. Terrible execution. And now Napoli will break. What's your favorite war movie? Ooh, that's a tough one. Probably Braveheart. Pete, hypothetically speaking, what do you think would happen to the USMNT and soccer more broadly if the US, if we won the World Cup next summer? I know this won't happen. Yeah, we're not going to win the World Cup, but what would happen? I think soccer would definitely surpass baseball in popularity, I think. It's already surpassed hockey. Now, notice I did not say MLS has surpassed hockey. I said soccer has surpassed hockey. In terms of popularity, I can guarantee you soccer is a more popular sport in this country than hockey is. Hockey is very regional. Do you think Kevin Sullivan will get a call-up next year? No. Oh, well, maybe after the World Cup. Depends on how he's playing for Philadelphia Union. Are you still updating your movie review channel, Pete? To be honest, I haven't spent a lot of time on that movie review channel recently, mostly because I've been very busy with acting and with this channel. I tried to start it, and I tried to make it a thing, but I probably was a little bit too optimistic on... I was probably a little too optimistic on how much time I had to realistically do it. Without respect for MLS, I doubt most Americans will flock to soccer. Maybe European. Yeah, they'll watch soccer. They just might not watch MLS. They'll watch European teams. They'll watch the national team. I mean, they're going to want to see our guys play. If these guys win the World Cup, where do you think you're going to be going? What do you think people are going to want to see? They're not going to want to watch, I don't know, Nashville, right? They're going to watch... Where does Pulisic play? Where does Reina play? Where does Balogun play? Where does McKennie play? They're going to want to watch them. Pete, thoughts on the World Cup slogan? It makes no sense. Never chase reality. It doesn't make any sense to me. Pete, post-World Cup, would you bring movie review channel back? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. I'm just... taking this 1 year at a time. I can promise you I'll be around for 2026. That's all I can promise right now. But I'll stay after the World Cup. I'll stay until the end of 2026, for sure. That I can guarantee you. Okay, so Milan making some changes now, and I can't tell who's being brought on because it's in Arabic on their shirts. What is happening? Ugh, have to wait for it to turn around. Salamakers is off. My guess is Pulisic is going to be pulled. So Salamakers is definitely off. And Nkunku is getting pulled also. Interesting. Huh. Atekame is on. And it's so funny seeing this game being played in Saudi Arabia. It's like watching American soccer fans. There's no actual fans of Milan or Napoli here. So they don't get involved in the game. They just sit there with blank faces and go, very good. No Modric makes no sense to me. You need goals and you're not going to sub on Modric? What are they possibly thinking here? Milinkovic Savic kicking that one out. Well, Pulisic's still on the field. Let's hope he can do something. Come on, Milan. I don't think Pulisic should go anywhere near Man United. In fact, I don't think he should go in the Premier League at all. I think he's way too soft for the Premier League. He's very fragile. I don't think he should go to the Premier League. Oh! Header. Right at the keeper. I think Pulisic should stay in Italy and become a Milan legend. He should. Stay there. I'd like to see Berhalter go to the championship this winter. Yeah, he should leave MLS if he wants to improve, for sure. He should definitely try to leave MLS. Pulisic fouled near the half, full on grabbed. Full on grabbed. Grabbed to the ground. That should be a yellow. All right. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Milan are trying here. Napoli are defending in a very, very low block at the moment. Pete, can we get a Football Asada collab? Maybe one day. Maybe as we start predicting World Cup groups and stuff. Ball gets crossed in, headed down. Napoli clear their lines very, very well. Throw in for Milan near the corner flag. Yeah, Dead Ball TV is way better than Football Asada, in my opinion. Whoa. Jack is way more rational than Football Asada, guys. Uh-oh, Pete, they're going to come after you. Do not care. I've been come after my entire YouTube career by MLS shills, mediocrity lovers, all kinds of people. I have no issue with people coming after me. They can do that all they want. Scuffed podcast dudes suck. Oh, I have a long, complicated history with the gentleman at Scuffed Podcast, especially with Velasquez. I stopped listening to them a long time ago. When they were very busy, especially during the Berhalter era, defending nonsense players and defending Berhalter, I was like, okay. They got mad at me for saying Leggett shouldn't be on the team, and then like 3 months later changed their mind. It was hilarious. I've been saying the whole Gold Cup that Leggett should be nowhere near the national team, and these guys were like, no, he's good. Velasquez had a huge thing about it on Twitter, and it was a huge discussion point, and everyone was having an opinion about it. And then, like, literally 2 months later, they were like, if Leggett can't be a... It was after the Panama loss. They were like, then Leggett shouldn't be on this team. And I was like, I remember saying this a while ago. You were a little late to the party, boys, and you were very mad. But did they bother to say I was right? No, they did not. Instead, they said that I was lying about where I was from and that I'd lived abroad, which was also hilarious. So I stopped, all that to say, I stopped listening to Scuff podcasts a long, long time ago. Do you remember when Deadball TV made a CONCACAF Best 11 with no Americans? No, I did not remember that. That's hilarious. If you made a CONCACAF Best 11, it wouldn't even be close. It would be at least half American. At least half. All right, here comes Milan. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick. Free kick. Maybe Modric can do something here. Yeah, bring Modric on for the free kick and have him take it. Who's coming off? My guess is Pulisic. No, Pulisic stays on. I guess they need goals. Jashari is off. Jashari is off. Luka Modric is on. So they're going to a back two now. Misael the drummer. You guys should have seen Pete and Tack's faces after 2025 Nations League. They didn't know who to blame at the point, considering it was European players underperforming. Actually, if you go back to that stream, we criticized all of them. All the European players, Misael. But revise history if you want. Napoli player down. Drummer 69 is Colin Reese-Burner. Can spell Misael. Can't spell Misael without MLS. Yeah, it probably is Collins Burner. All right, who's down? Politano's down. Oh, he's fine now. He's back up. What do you think of the Musa downfall? Oh, Musa. Musa has not improved at all in 5 years. 5 years, the dude has not improved at all. Oh, it was Ramani. What's he screaming about now? Oh, minute 69. We missed it. We also missed minute 67. It must have been a tough pill to swallow. Yeah. Anytime your national team underperforms, it's a tough pill to swallow, for sure. Why would we not? Why would we? If that was easy to swallow, but then we wouldn't really be fans, would we? I hope it was a tough pill for you to swallow too, if you claim to be a fan. But I don't know. Are you a fan or are you just a YouTube troll? Because that's pretty much all you do. 6-7, 6-7. What are the chances of us seeing a 6-7 goal celebration at the World Cup? Probably high, although it might be out by then. By then, it might be out for all we know. All right, Luka Modric. All right, here comes Milan. Down the left, Luka Modric. Modric cuts in field. Switches it. Oh, he hit his own player. Dude, Milan have not looked like scoring at all this half. At all. I actually learned something from it, though, to not put too much stock on where a player plays. Then you learned the wrong thing, drummer boy. What you should have learned was your favorite boy, Greg Berhalter, had created such a terrible culture that no matter where our players were playing or how much quality they had, they weren't giving their all for the national team. And that your favorite MLS shill manager was the one who created that culture. And now Pochettino had to come in and fix it. Have you thought about that, drummer boy? All right, here comes Milan. Still nothing happening with Milan right now. Long ball over the top to nobody, and it will go straight to Milinkovic-Savic. Milan just doesn't look like they have the confidence right now. This is insane. This has probably not been Pulley's best game. I don't think I've even seen him with the ball. He's been completely anonymous. Do you think Portugal can win the World Cup? Yes, if they don't have Ronaldo on their team. If they don't have Ronaldo on their team. Ah, drummer boy's back with more nonsense. LOL, what? Nice cop-out instead of blaming our coddled players. Wait, buddy, who coddled them? Who coddled them? Who created that coddly culture in the national team where McKennie could show up fat and overweight and still start every game at Copa America? Do you remember who that was? Do you remember his name? Because you shilled for him for 4 years straight while he sucked ass. Do you remember or not? I don't think you do. And by the way, you already started this whole argument with a lie, with a big fat lie. Because what did I tell you at the beginning? And everybody here can probably back us up. We blamed the players when they lost the Nations League. Do you remember that? Because you started off by saying we didn't know what to say, and yet we went on for an hour blaming the players. So clearly we did know what to say. So we've already said that. Now you're trying to revise history. Oh, I was a huge Berhalter hater, actually. Drummer boy continuing to revise history. I remember you defending Berhalter for a very long time during his tenure in the same chats, in the same way you do now. Oh, they have Højlund is off. So Napoli are just going full on defensive. They brought on Luca instead. 2-0 up, 81st minute. I really can't see Milan making a comeback here. I really can't see it. As much as I would like to say they will, I doubt it very much. Pete remembers. Pepper Ridge Farm remembers. Oh, fight! Fight happening. Oh, it's Scott McTominay! Freedom for Scotland! Who's he fighting? Is it an Englishman? Tomori! Is he fighting Tomori? A Scot versus an Englishman. It's Braveheart on the football pitch. All right, spice up the game a bit. Have a Scot go after a wee Englishman. Do you see Argentina winning again the World Cup? No. Oh, both of them. Both the Scot and the Englishman with a yellow card for having a fight on the wee football pitch. No, I do not have Argentina winning again. In fact, oh, that was actually on McTominay. That's a full-on nasty-ass foul. Oh, didn't even try to go for the ball. I don't know why. Oh my God. That's crazy. Oh, and then he went after him. After fouling him, he went after him. Shut up, Scott. What are you on about? No, I don't. So, to be clear, I don't think Argentina's going to win again. I think Messi is past his prime. Di Maria is no longer there. They relied very heavily on both of them to win the last World Cup. Di Maria is not there, and Messi is not the same player that he was 4 years ago. All right, Milan, long cross. Come on, Milan. Oh, he crawled all over him. How is that not a foul? Oh, they steal it back, but they're not going to be able to do anything with it, just like they haven't been able to all game long. Spain, who do I think is going to win it? I think Spain has a chance. Germany has a chance. France has a chance. Brazil has a chance. Portugal, if Ronaldo can find like his role in the team, they have a chance. England doesn't. They have a chance, but it's much smaller because it's England. The Netherlands, no, I don't think so. Hard to say. Milan are so uninspired. When they're bad, they're utterly unwatchable. Fair. Quite fair. 84th minute, Napoli 2. Japan ain't going to win it. I think they'll go deep. I think the Japan will have a deep run. I just don't think they're going to win it. France is probably a good bet. I'd say the two favorites are France and Spain. Those are my two favorites. Milan just looks so bereft of ideas right now. It's crazy watching them just pass the ball around this safe, passive way, and then every time they try to make a forward pass, they just cough it up. So passive. So passive. And they look uninspired. They lack very lacking in confidence. Another hopeful cross. Napoli clears it. That'll be a corner for Milan. Vergara is coming on, looks like. But after this corner. Easy corner, easy grab by Milinkovic Savic. 87th minute now. Can anybody see Milan making a comeback here? It's 3v2. Come on, Napoli gives it back. Scott McTominay shoots over the bar. Oh, that's got to be frustrating for the Scot. On the edge of the box, he gets a tap back, he fires it into Rosette. That ball went higher than the Scottish Highlands. Braveheart would not be proud of you. William Wallace is looking down on you, going, you absolute Sassenach. Rough day to be him. Do you watch tennis? Not really. I don't really watch any other sports. He kicked the field goal. Aye. It was his way of paying homage to the American Christian Pulisic, who he recognizes as a better player than him. So he's doing a field goal as an American homage sign. That's what he's doing. You don't understand. Pete thinks Scott is a Scot. He literally plays for Scotland. I know he was born and raised in the UK, and I know he's a dual nat, but when you're representing Scotland, you're going to get the Scottish accent from me. Where is that Italian winger or wingback they were bragging about? Who? Politano? Politano's been good today. Vergara is on now. Scotland is the UK, bruh. Yeah, I know. No one ever said it was not part of the UK. Pete, are you watching the Jake Paul fight tomorrow? No, I don't watch Jake Paul. England, you mean? What do you mean? Oh, pushed over. Rabiot pushed over. Ref says no foul. Pulley is losing his fire, shaking my head. Yeah, Pulley's done nothing today. Definitely Scott McTominay has been better than Pulisic today. Pulisic has been anonymous. Might be one of the worst games I've seen from Pulisic in a very long time. Milan still passing it passively in a circle in the 90th minute, just hoping the game can end so they can leave Riyadh and go back to Italy. Long ball over the top. That's out for a corner. Milan corner in the 90th minute. Ridiculous shot from the edge of the box that was nowhere near the goal. Nowhere near the goal from Mitakami. And that'll be a goal kick for Napoli. Noah Lang. Neres is on the bench. If Pulley doesn't renew, where would he go? I don't know. It's a great question. Maybe Bayern Munich? Maybe the Premier League? I think he should stay away from the Premier League. I think he's too fragile for the Premier League. I don't think that style suits him at all. Maybe Spain. But where would he go in Spain? He's not Madrid or Barcelona. Maybe Atletico? I don't really see him as an Atletico style player either. Maybe Inter? Inter Milan could still use him. Come on, Milan, do something. Valencia? I think he's bigger than Valencia, honestly. What about Pulley to the Dutch League? What are you saying? He's nowhere near the Dutch League level. He's way too good for the Dutch League. Imagine Pulisic at PSV. Would score 50 goals a season. Modric on the ball. This has been awful from Milan today. Just awful. Oh, they're giving it away again. Nonsense. Just end the game already. Put us out of our misery. Put us out of our misery already. No, I think Dest should leave PSV, but after the World Cup. Inter Milan are interested in a new right back. Maybe they could be looking at Serginho Dest. Just saying. January move for Serginho Dest going to Inter. Could be interesting. I do remember John Brooks. Hated by Greg Berhalter. 7 minutes of added time, and we're only in the third. This game is stretching on for so long. I think I might just end it here early, guys. Is there any point in staying the last 4 minutes? We know Milan aren't going to do anything. Noah Lang has it down the left. Milan win it back. Can they do anything here? Pulisic. Pulisic. Try to turn with the ball. This is terrible from Pulisic. Don't end. Captain America might get a hat trick. This is not Pulisic's day. Oh, come on. They're not going to do shit. Cross to nobody. Pulisic doesn't make the run. Clears it out. Ramani clears it out, and that'll be a corner. Cross from Milan. Header. Oh, shoot. Someone. Oh, fuck. They still have it. They still have it. Pulisic gives it away. Oh, terrible. Yeah, Pulisic's been trashed today, guys. You gotta be honest. All right, here comes Napoli in transition. He's onside. Noah Lang slips and loses the ball altogether. Minute and a half left till the end of the game. Hit that like button, guys, before you leave. What a sad live watch along I have chosen. All right, one last chance. Pavlovic trying to dribble through a bunch of Napoli defenders. Pulisic was wide open. He should have passed it there. This is a disaster from Milan. All right, guys. I'm going to end this here. No point in continuing to watch this. Oh, wait, but they have a free kick. Let's watch the free kick. We'll watch the free kick, and then we'll call it a day. Ugh. Is that Takame taking it? Modric or Atakame? Pulisic is there too. I don't think Pulisic's going to take it. He'd have to take it with his right foot. Terrible free kick. All right, guys. I'm calling it a day. It's been fun. Thanks for hanging. Not the best game, but Napoli wins this 2-0. Yeah, game over. Game over. All right, guys. Have a great one, and I'll see you soon. Maybe tomorrow. If Gio starts tomorrow against Dortmund, if Gio and Scally both start, Maybe I'll do a live watch along for it. Maybe. No promises, though. All right. See ya.